I can feel it somewhere inside, haunting like a drug I keep on wanting. I'm alone, but I'm still feeling like someone's with me. It's strange, I know, but I feel like you're here with me, like chasing ghosts. I know you're out there.
Hey everyone, it's Andy from Andy's Fishing. If you're new to the channel, I reckon you should subscribe because what's coming up is pretty cool. I'm going fishing for 2 days with what's in these boxes. I'm not going to use any lures other than what's in these boxes. This video is actually sponsored by FishAndWood. We'll get into that a bit later on. But I have enough confidence in what I've seen, I haven't used these lures yet, that I reckon I can fish coast, creeks, mangroves, high tide, low tide, mid tide, and I'll explain it all as I go along. But let's test one of these lures out and see if we can get some fish. Andy's Fishing and Wild Cook. Nice sunken rocks there. Quite a few oysters, I've got to be careful. If I hook a fish, I've got to yank it out real quick. Look at this massive rock, that's a perfect spot for a fish. Always cast past it, I'm letting it sink down just a little bit. And then just work it nice and slowly right near the ambush point. Oh shit, look at the size of that, it's a cod. Oh, cod, trout, I don't know. Oh, look at this, look at this, look how close he is. Oh man, oh, he didn't want. Incredible, that was just wild. I tell you what, a lure this size, you're going to get more legal size fish. Like normally I fish something maybe an inch or two shorter than that, but that's the challenge today, is to catch legal fish on these lures. And so far, I mean, if that's that one fish there, if that's an indication of what we're going to get, we're going to go have a good day. Wow. Ooh, nice bommy just here. Big lump of yeah, rock. That's what we call a bommy. Could be coral, could be rock. Ooh, nice spot here. Let's have a go in here. Man, that was a big cod. That was a monster. I think it was a cod. It looked very much like a cod. But, you know, we should be getting mangrove jack, coral trout along here. Oh, just had another look at there. Oh, is that? There he is. There he is. I'm going to let it sink. I'm going to let it sink. He's going to be spooked by the boat, but... Oh, that's 2 casts in a row with massive fish. That trout, he was probably 50-55 centimeters long. Oh, that's a big cod, oh, cod, coral trout or mangrove jack. Oh, he's got me under. He's out, he's out, he's out. Oh. That hit me hard, coral trout. Ooh. And I think we might be legal. I think we might have our lunch. Coral trout for lunch. Ooh. Look at that, he's a good fish. That is a good fish. Oh, these FishAndWood lures, they do work. Woo! Let's get a shot of this guy. Look at the colours on him. He is so dark and aggressive. Oh. Hey. Oh, look at that. They will eat lures bigger than that, but yeah, he couldn't resist that. And a perch. I think that's, yeah, that's and a perch, yeah. Look at that. You're going to be tasty later on, buddy. Look at how beautiful that fish is. I'm going to say he's 45 centimeters of beautiful coral trout. You smashed that lure, didn't you? Oh, he's going to be lovely later on. I'm going to do fish tacos. When I told people I was going to do fish tacos, friends of mine, they said, I've never heard of that, but it sounds delicious. And I've got a few different ideas to make it even more delicious than what it sounds already. So, yeah, you're going to be yummy, bud. Look at his eyes. Look at the eyes. Just amazing. Love these fish. Woohoo!
we got dinner, or lunch actually.
So everyone, when you're holding a fish with lip grippers, always use the little lanyard, because if he flips out and he swims away, he's got this attached to him and there's no way he can get rid of that. So I'll show you how I prepare the trout. Right now, all we're going to do is, there's his gills, we're just going to cut right under there, and that's the blood supply from the heart to the gills, and that means he bleeds out really quickly. See that? He's bleeding really quickly. He'll just lose consciousness, doesn't hurt him, so he's not flipping around. He's just going to get dizzy and then pass out. So yeah, I'll show you the rest of the process later on. And this is a very humane way, and it actually, what it does, it keeps the meat really white. You'll see later on when I fillet this fish, the meat will just be pure white with no blood in it whatsoever. So that's almost bled out. You can actually see the heart pumping in there. So now that you've seen the lure in action, this is actually like a little gift box. Yeah, they make these especially for the lures. You can buy them without the gift box. They're a little bit cheaper that way. But here's the little reveal. Oh, bit hard one-handed. Look at that. They're handcrafted. They're from Poland. FishAndWood.com. As I said, when I got this lure, I decided to do an overnight and only use this lure. Now, I believe using this lure I'm going to catch bigger fish because it's a bigger lure. It's got a great action. It sinks, it wobbles down, it actually has action on the sink. It's taken them a long time to get it right, and they have got it right. They're originally designed for the pike in Poland, but they've been used successfully on bass, and I'm going to successfully use them on our tropical species here. So I reckon we'll get a coral trout, maybe some mangrove jack, cod, but things with big mouths and angry attitudes. Let's get into it. I've got to get my lunch. I'm going to tell you guys what's been going on with me. I haven't uploaded for a while, I'm sorry about that, but I'll do that while we're eating tonight or something like that. Yeah, a few things going on. So in Australia we call this a stick bait, and it's weighted perfectly. It flutters down. When you lift it up, it doesn't come straight up. It actually spins a little bit sideways like a really injured fish. All right, this bit's a little bit bare. Let's we'll move on a little bit and try a better spot. Ugh, I like the fish spots where there's more than this. This is more rubbly type stuff. You will get fish here, but I want the ambush predators. Look how cool this coastline is. It's yeah, pretty pristine, and that's why we have national parks. Without national parks, all the trees would be knocked down. Anyway, I'm just gonna have a bit of a snack. Banana time. We'll go find somewhere else to fish. Fish nachos, which I don't think anyone's ever done before, so first for Andy's fishing. That was a quick one. Oh, he had another go. Oh, I didn't even see that the first time. It was just a flash coming from the left, and then I thought he didn't want it, and he hit it again right up near the surface. That was wild. Wow. Oh, so like skipping the boring bit over there with none of this structure paid off instantly. That was the next cast. While I'm fishing, I just have to show you this cliff here. It's just amazing. Check it out. Massive rocks falling down. And then, if you look right up the top, the owners of the cliff, there goes one. Sea eagles. There's the other one. There you go. There was two sitting side by side. I wanted to get that shot, but I was just a little bit too slow. There you go. You can see both of them now. Such cool critters. Check out these two rocks here. There's a big hole right between them, and I reckon that's where there's going to be a big fish. I could get in trouble here with a boat. I'm drifting right towards it. Oh yeah, got him, yes. Oh, got me under. Oh, he's under. Come on out. Oh, there we go, another coral trout. Oh, I had to push the way with the electric on there because yeah, the current was pulling me under. Look at that, another coral trout. Oh, beautiful. I'm not going to keep another one today. Actually, this one here, it's either pregnant or he's just eaten. So actually that feels like a fish in there. Yeah, he's just eaten. That is pretty cool. How good is perch Anna? Wow, nice fish. And you know what? I've never noticed, but this fish, this coral trout, has blue right under its on its bottom jaw, right where it goes into the mouth there. That is cool. All right, let's let this guy go. Yeah, you can actually see there's a bit of tail sticking out of its throat there. That's what this big lump is here. I'm going to say that's a fusilier, the shape of it and the colour of the tail. So hopefully she doesn't throw it up. Let's see, that is, again, 45 centimetres. Look at that. Woo, nice. But yeah, I'm letting this one go. We don't want to kill all the fish in the ocean. I've got my my lunch, maybe my dinner as well. Hey, off you go. Yep, beautiful. Woohoo, bye-bye. Come back when you're bigger. So far, I've only seen big cod and I've only caught big, like legal sized coral trout on this lure. That is cool. So they obviously love it. And like that guy just eaten, you know? His stomach was bulging with another fish and he couldn't resist this one. That's cool. Let's try these two rocks. That's where I got the last trout. This is the next set of rocks. Now with this lure, because I don't want to lose it, I'm fishing quite heavy leader. And the coral trout, they're quite happy to take you under, as you saw. So yeah, I don't want to lose this lure and I'm fishing just a little bit heavier. I think 40-pound fluorocarbon. Oh, this is a good looking rock. I'll try both sides. Go this side first. Nice shadows there. That means there's a overhang. Fish can hide under it. Perfect shot. Fish the rod the other way. That way, yeah, I just get more surface area. Oh, had a look at there, little guy. Yep, only little guys on that one. So yeah, this way I hold the rod this way, and this way I hold the rod this way. That way I get the most surface area on the rock face there. Oh, monster! Oh, don't know if it's a cod or coral trout. Oh, it's a coral trout. Ooh, got him. I tell you what, these trout love this Anna perch, and that is a big fish. Oh, yes. That is a big fish. He would go easy 50 centimetres. We'll measure him. Oh, solid fish. Look at that. Oh. I knew these lures would work well, but I didn't think they'd work this good. That's like legal trout after legal trout after legal trout. Wow. And I'm still getting little parrotfish and stripies looking at the lure, but they're not attacking it, so it's available for these guys. Look at the colours on him, hey? Alright buddy, we'll let you go. Check out the teeth on this guy. It's got the big canines up the top. Looks like this one's busted off at one stage, but look at those back teeth there. They are monstrous. Hey, beautiful. Let's have a quick measurement of him. I'd say be very close to 50, maybe just under a little bit. Let's see, you're right there, and oh, he's right on 50 there. Look at that. Yep, right on 50 centimetres. What a beautiful fish. Hey, let's get a release shot of you. He's gone all white. Beautiful. Like I said, I'm only keeping one fish today. Oh, and he splashed all over me. So guys, if you want to get your hands on some of these FishAndWood lures, I've got a discount code below. You get a discount at the moment. They are a little bit exy, but in that wooden box, they're actually a really good gift idea for a keen fisherman. And like the detail around here, like they're hand carved. This is made out of wood. He's already got a few little battle scars on him, But imagine catching half a dozen big coral trout like that and then framing this guy in the case that he came in. That would be a really nice gift, I think. Anyway, I'm going to go and have some lunch. Love these. I actually really love this lure.
I mean, this looks
I
like
really
a nice
do.
little beach for a late lunch, early dinner. I think my lunch is going to be my dinner today, because what I want to do is fish right at sunset. That looks good. I think we'll go exploring a little bit too. We'll go for a wander while the barbecue heats up. But yeah, it's a nice little spot. Have a look in there. Very nice little spot. Oh, the water looks fairly clear too. Good thing with this boat is I can go in nice and shallow. I'll put the anchor out here, and then yeah, because the tide is going down, so we'll have to watch out I don't get stuck here. But what a beautiful spot for lunch, right there, I reckon, in that little bit of shade.
Have a look at what paradise looks like. There's no one on this beach. There's no footprints on this beach. Well, look at that. It's just beautiful. There's a little boat. Hello, boat. And we'll go for an explore over there once we light the fire. This is actually really good looking charcoal. Look at that. It's good because it's got holes through it. That means yeah, the air can go through it and it'll heat up really nicely. This is the way to do it. Tell you what, before that's ready to put in here, we'll go for a little explore. We'll check out what's around the rocks over there. This is a very nice looking little spot. Oh, so cool. Who thinks we're going to get a nice view out here? I reckon we will. Oh, hello, there's the water again. The ground's a bit hard on my feet, but I'll go over these rocks and have a look out here. This is a cool little spot. You've got a beach right there, and you've got all these rocks here. Mangroves, these are mangroves, trees that grow in salt water for anyone who doesn't know. Let's go over here and look. There we go. Oh, look at this. Woo! Beautiful. What a cool little place. Cool, cool, cool. There's my boat again. Hello, boat. Camp's over there. Not a soul within sight. Oh, this is cool. Let's do some rock hopping. It's getting a little bit muddy, which usually means oysters. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's any oysters. Haven't seen any yet. Ah, there's an empty one. Empty oyster just there. Let's see if there's a full one here somewhere. There should be. There should be plenty of oysters. I'm a little bit silly. It's not even half tide yet. Oysters are in the water over here. So even if I wanted to, I can't get them just yet. Look at this place. This place is just, yeah. I love places like this. Let's go back and make sure that boat's not stuck, because I still want to fish quite a bit this afternoon. Yeah, I want to get a nice mangrove jack on those lures. One of those lures anyway. They will work for mangrove jack. Actually, a big cod would be nice too. But I don't really want to keep another fish today. Maybe take one home tomorrow. So let's see where we're going here. Let's have a quick look down in the water here. Always fun having a little look in the water. This is the weirdest little critter I've never seen before. Oh, come on, out you come. Look at that. He's got fake eyes. Doesn't really move much either. Oh, I'm going to say it's like a type of slug or something. Bizarre critter. Guess we're going to have to look that one up. Okay, we've got our beautiful coral trout, and I thought I was going to take fillets off it, but what I might do is cook him whole, and that means all I have to do is scale him and gut him. So it doesn't really matter which way you cook a fish, but yeah, I'm going to do it that way. So first thing is, I'm going to rip the scales off. The reason I'm taking the scales off is I don't want to have scales in the meat later on. You could quite easily just leave the scales on and just be careful when you... There we go, he's all scaled. Wash all the sand and the scales off. Lovely fish. And then what we'll do, where we're going to do this, we'll gut him. I might just do it on the sand here. That way I've got my ocean kitchen sink handy. So what you do is, there's the anal fin, there's these two little underside fins, and right in the bumhole, in his bottom, there we go, all the way up. Now you want to cut through these, one quick motion, there we go, almost through. Open that up, nice and wide, and he's actually a really nice clean fish. See how this is all really white? That's because I bled him. I thought we were going to fill it in before, but so then we peel open the gills a little bit, and we want to get the knife right where the gills connect at the bottom of the jaw as well. So you lift the gills up, and then you just want to score around the top of the gills, because that's the other place. It's connected at the front and at the top here. So we just cut the gills out like so, and this side as well. There we go. Now if I haven't cut too far down, what happens is his whole intestines come out with the gills. Look at that, there we go. Just pull that off there, or cut it, whichever works. There we go. So this guy here was actually quite hungry. That's his stomach, nothing in that. I think that's his liver. There's his gills, that's his little heart. That's something else to do with his digestive tract. Anyway, we'll feed this to the hermit crabs. There you go, little hermit crabs. And just to make this really clean, there's a bit of bloodline right along the backbone. Doesn't matter how well you bleed a fish, it's always going to be there. So we just score it with a knife, like that. So then just rub our finger down there a little bit. It doesn't matter, it's if you eat red meat, you're eating blood anyway. Fish have always got blood in them. So it looks like the coals are definitely ready to go. All we do is tip them in here. There we go. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Spread them out a little bit. Do it on the other side. And what this does, it lets the flavours go into the meat. What flavours, you ask? Well, we are doing nachos, so I'm going to use a taco mix. As I said, I don't think anyone has ever done fish nachos before, and to me, in my mind, I think it's going to taste good. So I'll let you know shortly, hopefully. It's yeah, never been done as far as I know. Fish tacos, yep, very popular, very tasty. Fish nachos, we'll see, we will see. So I've got it in there. We'll put some in his stomach cavity, and then we'll wrap him in a couple of layers of alfoil, aluminum foil, like so. and that'll keep the moisture in. Look at that, he's already looking pretty tasty. So I'm only doing 2 layers. It's I think it's about 3:30, 4 o'clock, and I really want to be back on the water fishing in about half an hour or so. So there he is, ready to go on. Pop him on the heat. Yep, there's nice heat there. It's actually not too hot, so this is going to work really nicely. So how cool is this spot? It's just, you bring a couple little tables, a couple other little things, and you've got your own little kitchen in paradise. It's just great. Alright, where's my ingredients? Chippies! So I've got just some basic ingredients. We'll just rough chop a tomato. And by the way, I do enjoy watching MasterChef. In case you guys hadn't guessed yet, we'll do a bit less than half an onion. And I do take all my rubbish home with you. It's not always obvious. I don't need to be showing you guys that I'm putting it in a bag and putting it in the boat. Quite often I'll actually take more rubbish home than what I find rubbish from other people. So I'll put that in there. If you want to see any of the gear that I use, check out the description below. Some of it's Amazon, some of it's other companies. Yeah, just check it out. It's all available. If I've got it, you can get it. Thai coriander out of my garden. This will really zing it up a little bit. We'll get our little chopper thing. I love this little chopper thing. We won't throw it all in because it will get blocked up. I'll throw in a bit. Cloves. So I got 2 cloves of garlic. Not sure if I mentioned that. Some onion. So I'll do it about a third full, half full. Whip. There we go. Once the blades start cutting, it frees it up. Give it a tap. Make sure it's not all going to pop out. There we go. And then we just put extra little bits in until we've got it all in there, and we've got a nice salsa. Nice squeeze of lime. And while we're waiting, I think we should eat some chippies. Sit back, enjoy the solitude. There's nobody here, not a soul. Chippy time, chippy time. So guys, if you want to do this sort of thing, just start small, start slow. Do a couple of hours, go for a picnic. That's the start of this. Then work your way up to doing, full day, overnight. He is definitely cooked. Let's have a look at how he looks. Ooh, he smells good. Ooh. Come on, Mr. Trout. Oh, look at that. Look at the colour on that. Oh, that is some nice looking coral trout. Alrighty. Let's just try a little bit of the trout on its own. Actually, we'll eat the cheek. For those of you who have never eaten fish cheek before, look at that piece of meat there. That is the softest, most delicate part of the whole trout or fish, and it is just delicious. Look at that. Whoops, I dropped a bit. Look at that. Oh. There's not many fish that are better than coral trout. And look at that. That whole pocket was full of meat. Let's try some with the spice on it. A bit of skin as well. Why not? I like eating the skin. Look at that in the sun. Smells good. Yep. Alright. Let's plate him up. So in the comments down below, let me know if you would eat fish nachos. Look how white this meat is. Look at that. Put it in the sun. Where's the sun? Look how nice that meat is. That is just some delicious coral trout. And those taco flavors work very good with that trout. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And you can tell this is cooked really well because look at that, it's just falling off the bone. And yeah, don't be afraid to eat that skin. Look at that, that's delicious looking skin. Mum will definitely love to eat that. Make sure we put it on ice as soon as we get back on the boat. But we've got to finish our nachos. I'm not going to put the salsa on here, but what I am going to do is put a nice helping of cheese. Oh yes. But wait, you say, the cheese isn't melted. I have just the thing for that. If you watched a few episodes ago, I did some oysters Kilpatrick. Go back 2 episodes. I think it's 432, something like that. I'll put a graphic here. You'll love oysters Kilpatrick. Anyway, we've got to finish this off. There we go. Like I said, there's a fair bit of wind here, so it could be challenging. So the good thing about this is the chips are going to stay nice and crunchy, which whenever you have nachos, the chips always get soggy, and I've deliberately left the salsa off for that reason. And we'll just eat them, you know, we'll dip the chips in the salsa. Oh, but that's looking really good. Okay, that'll do it. I've even managed to get some little black bits on the chippies. Oh, this is gonna be so yummy. And just before I hook into that, I'm going to meet up with Mr. Buckaroony. He's another YouTuber. He does 4-wheel driving, bit of camping, a bit of cooking no doubt. And yeah, we're going to be up at Lake Tinaroo. I'll put the dates right here. So if anyone's in Townsville, Cairns, come up for the day. I think we'll be there for 2 days. And yeah, come and say hello. There probably won't be any camping, but just come for the day. So that's a meet and greet with me and Mr. Buckaroony. Fish nachos. Oh, well, you can smell it. You can, yeah, it's just sizzling a little bit, but I'll have a little sip and then we'll get into it. Oh, I've had to drag the boat out probably about 60 meters. The water's dropped almost well, probably over a meter now. So yeah, it's still floating, so we're still good. And yeah, this is going to be yummy. Ooh. I don't think you can get, like you can't get fish tacos and fish nachos anywhere, but just having that really fresh fish. Look how flaky that fish is. That is so flaky and fresh. Like this is swimming around. It's a little while now. It took a while to cook, but about 3 hours ago that fish was still swimming around alive. I have been wanting to get out and make videos. I got quite sick after the last video, and I'll give you more of a bit of a progress report later on at night, but I really want to get out there and catch some more fish. Right now, I'm just going to enjoy this. This salsa. Don't be scared of coriander. I never used to like it, but just little bits, boom, flavour explosion. And I really like that even the small chippies, they're still really crunchy. Apart from the wind, I think this is the way to cook fish nachos. So guys, all these flavours, they really work well together. It's not that really heavy beef flavour you get, but a delicate fish flavour with that seasoning. I'm going to finish this off and then I'll see you guys out on the boat. Oh, look at that. This is so good. And what I would like to do with a bigger boat is trip up and down the coast and explore stuff that I just can't do in my little boat. I want to spend like 5 days a week on the boat, go to remote rivers, explore, suss them out, and cook some delicious food. shallow. I wanted to get right in amongst those rocks, but this weed here, there's actually a bit coral. Oop, there's a long tom. This weed here is actually on top of some coral, so I can't actually get in there. What I might do is slow down a little bit and just fish along the outside edge here. Should be something cruising along on the outside edge here. Oh, straight away! Oh, first cast! Oh, that is a big cod, I think. Oh, oh, yep, big cod. Let's get out of here. Oh, oh, he's getting me under. Oh, that is a big estuary cod, I think. First cast, I thought, oh, I'll just try along here, and this thing just nailed it. Wow. Did I mention that these lures work? Oh, I haven't caught one this big for ages. Oh. He's got to be, I reckon, about 6 or 7 kilos. Oh, maybe 6 kilo. We'll go 6 kilo. Oh. Oh, here he is. Wow. Let's see if I can grip him, get him up, have a look at him. I'm just going to let him go. Oh, he's a big fish. That is, oh, that's every bit of 6 or 7 kilos. Have a look at this thing. Holy cow. Estuary cod. Oh, monster fish. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a glamour shot with this one. Look at him. Look at that. Oh, and look at that, he's eating a barracuda. Woo! Can you see the barracuda right in there? Oh, aggressive fish. I always like to get the hooks out because if he jumps around, he'll stick those hooks in me. Oh, there we go, that's one. There we go. Oh man. Woo. Alright, always support a fish by his stomach. That way you're not lifting the whole weight by the jaw. But that guy is an absolute monster. Woo. Have another look at him. Look at that eyes. He's got like tints of yellow and green on him. Gold spot cod or estuary cod. Look at the size of him. Look at the width of his gills. Alright, we'll let you go, buddy. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to hold him in the water for a little while. Just hold him the right way up. His fins are moving. Wow, what a critter. What a cool critter. As soon as I let go of that that mouth grip, he knows he's stuck there at the moment. But as soon as I let that go, he's going to take off. Hopefully he doesn't splash me. Ready? Okay, it's going off. And there he is. He's off. Woohoo! Wow, that is cool. And look at this. Once again, the Anna in perch colour, amazing. Thank you guys for sponsoring this video. Wow, good hooks on these things too. And this is what came out of his stomach. He actually vomited that up. I couldn't get rid of him before he got rid of it, but yeah, he had that right down his throat. Oh, let's see if we can still get my mangrove jack before it gets dark. But that was way cool, way cool. One cast, one big cod. Wow. And these lures are nothing short of amazing. I have not caught a small fish all day, and I've caught quite a few good fish. I think it was 4 legal sized coral trout. That estuary cod, just a complete monster. There was another estuary cod, or another cod earlier on in the day that I got. That was pretty cool. And yeah, these things just cast so nicely. You notice I'm holding the rod up here because I want the lure to stay nice and shallow. We're only in about, boat's in about 3 foot of water, and then this stuff here is about 1 or 2 foot deep. So I'm just holding the rod nice and high, and that keeps the lure nice and high. You guys can see that. That's actually live coral between this weed. So there's a lot of weed on the top. There's a live coral there, and we've just got this little gap here. That was big. I think that was another cod. Look at that. You just missed it. I could really tell you guys how quiet and peaceful and just how nice it is here. Look, I mean, the sun's set, the wind's died down. I can see into the water here. It's, yeah, I'm not wearing my polarized glasses anymore. I'm just wearing normal glasses. And yeah, nice pink cloud up there. It's just magic being out in the water. So I encourage everybody to get out there and enjoy it. Only take what you need. I'll keep going as I said, but I think that might be it for the day. I'm going to set up my little bed on the boat shortly. But it's just so nice being out here. There's fish splashing everywhere. Sun's been down about 15 minutes now. And yeah, there's just little splashes of fish, bait fish everywhere. There's also a bit of moon up there, you can see it up there. Not very much moon, so I'll get a good night's sleep hopefully. I'm going to motor out into the middle of the bay here. You can see the mosquitoes in front of the lens there. But yeah, I'm motoring out in the middle of the bay, hopefully they won't follow me. Well, that's the moon about to go down. I've got the night light on, but so far I'm just getting little blue fish. No squids, no bigger fish. Hello moon. Very hard to film when the boat's wobbling around everywhere. It's about the best I can do. Alright, I'm going to go to bed. I'll show you my my sleeping setup in the morning.
Rough night again. The wind started blowing about 8 o'clock at night and hasn't stopped. The noise you can hear is coming through the hull, and yeah, I had that all night long. Let's go get that mangrove jack. I'll have some hot chocolate first, I think. I like to start my day with a hot chocolate. Put a jumper on it, so it's cool. Before I pack it up, all I've really got is the mattress, sleeping bag, and 2 pillows. I'd like to say a big thank you. There's a couple of people that have donated over 100 or 100 and a bit over $100 for my boat. Thank you very much. I've got the names here. I don't remember them right now. I wrote them down and then I left a piece of paper in them. So I think donations so far are about $500. So it's a long way off getting a boat. What I will do is go to some of the boat shows this year and try and rustle up some sponsorship. Everyone thinks that because I've got 170,000 followers on YouTube or subscribers, I'm making a bucket load of money, and that's absolutely not true. So in the first 6 years, I did a calculation. In the first 6 years, I worked between 40 and 48 hours a week. making videos, and I was paid an average in the first 6 years of $5.80. Can you imagine being paid $5.80 and living in Australia? I don't think so. Anyway, it's a little bit better now. It's going to be my full-time job. But a new boat is not happening instantaneously. If I can't get a sponsorship, I might get a second-hand one. See how that goes. Out of 170,000 people, there's about 20 of you, maybe 25, that donated something. So don't feel bad if you can't donate. Don't feel bad if you don't want to donate. But it's not a lot of people. Anyway, I do like these overnight trips. Yesterday on the beach, that was really amazing. It was clear sky, there was no wind. Just nice places to go to. I'm looking up here now. I can see the sun shining on the clouds right up against the mountains there. It looks beautiful. And you can really tell how the moisture catches on the back of that hill there. You see that? It's cool. It's the sort of things that if you're sitting in your house watching your TV or something, you just don't see. And it's so close. It's got to be like a minute away, maybe 2 minutes. And people that have been with me for quite a while will know that I've stopped replying to comments. And I replied to comments until I had about 150,000 subscribers, maybe 160,000. And it was taking up probably about 2.5 days when I did a new upload. So it was just a huge workload. I'm concentrating on much better, longer videos. And this video here, it'll take 5 days to edit. 2 days to film, 3 days to edit. I still read every one of your comments. Occasionally I'll like one. Very occasionally I'll reply to someone. But it's just too much. I'm sorry. You should have got in earlier. I'll have to do a count one day, but I'm going to say I replied to maybe 50,000 comments. That's just a guess off the top of my head. I might do a little calculation and put a note here. Actually, I can see how many comments I've made. I'll check that out. Yeah. So it was a lot of comments over about 6 years. So sorry, there's no more comments. If there's the sun, hello sun. Look at that. It has broken the sky, or broken the hill. Broken past the hill? I don't know. It's early in the morning, I'm not with it. Just wondering if I should fish first. But I know if I fish first, I won't get the oysters. Hard decisions to make, hard decisions. Alright, I'm going to finish this off and then we'll see what we do. But I'm definitely going to try and get my Mangrove jack.
All the way across the top, so I'm just making the lure go zigzag, zigzag. Oh, that was a monster jack. Oh, I can still see him swimming there, but he missed it. Oh man, he's hiding in that rock there. So I've been fishing for about an hour and a half, actually probably 2 hours now. Only seen that one big jack, and we'll keep going a little bit longer. When I get a notion in my head or a challenge, I really want to achieve it, and I mean that was a big jack, and I still want to get a nice jack on that lure. So just putting on the sun shirt. It was getting really hot in the jumper, and this white actually reflects the sun really well. So there's some really nice rocks in the water here. You'd think there'd be a big fish sitting off one of those, just going between the gaps. Oh, got him! Oh, he's only a little fella. Oh, I dropped him. He wasn't real big. Let's go to that same spot again. Actually, no, we'll go to the next gap. that was a little cod. Looks like a nice dark rock there, about 5 metres in from where I cast, or 5 metres towards me. Right there. Oh, big jack, big jack. Oh, 3 big jacks, 4 big jacks. Oh, 5 big jacks. Okay, we're going to anchor here. Oh, let's see, they're right in that gap. I've just changed to the other colour, the redhead, Anna redhead. And I'm just thinking, the reason I missed those fish is because I'm using 40-pound line. I don't want to lose these lures. And 40-pound in this sort of clear water is probably a bit too visible for mangrove jack. So that's why I'm thinking those fish were a bit spooky, and you know, they hit it twice. But after that, they cottoned on, and I think the thickness of the line definitely had something to do with it. Oh, that's him! Oh, 3rd cast with the new lure. It's a mangrove jack. Oh, it's a cod. No, I was hoping for a mangrove jack. Oh, the way he shot out, I thought he was a mangrove jack. Wow, black spot estuary, or black spot cod. Ah, different species to the one yesterday. Hey buddy, hey, nice size. Very nice size. He would go, yep, 45 easy. Oh, look at the mouth on him. Oh, look at that, and he's eating a crab. Almost all of these fish have something in their mouth when I catch them. Alright, that crab just fell out. What a beautiful fish. Oh, I do like these guys. Hey, let you go, buddy. Just hold him for a little second, and then as soon as I undo this, he'll take off. He's actually biting down quite hard there. It's not going to work like that, buddy. There you go. He's off. Woo. Still no jack. And have a look at this little crab that he spat out. With leaf. He must have eaten a leaf when he grabbed this one. But yeah, little male crab. Don't know what species he is. I don't think he's a mud crab. He's got little bumps on here. So he's not a blue swimmer. Anyway, feed the fishes. So just give you another look at that lure. That's the one I got him on. And literally 3rd cast. They do work well. Let's get my mangrove jack. Now it's kind of personal. Now if I don't catch a mangrove jack, I feel like I haven't accomplished my goal. Whereas I totally have, you know, I've caught some nice cod, great coral trout. I've teased some mangrove jack out, but yeah, I guess it's that competitive spirit. Oh, that's a big one. That's a monster. Oh, oh, is it a cod or is it a jack? Oh, I think it's a cod. Woo, if that's a jack, it's a big, big fish. Oh, yeah, oh, black spot cod. Oh, he almost got me in there. Oh, wow. Oh, he's not over yet. Oh, I've got this drag set really tight. Like I said, I don't want to lose these lures. Oh. That is a good fish. Get this guy in. Got him. Woo. Another big black spot cod. Look at that. He's got to be, let's get a quick measurement of him. Oh, he's 55. He's definitely 55, that one. Maybe even, actually 57 I'm going to go. Look at that. Oh, there's the lure. They do work. We'll see if we can get a better release shot of this guy. I've got him by the top lip this time. And, oh, he's ready to go. He wants to scoot off. There he goes. Beautiful. I only just released that cod over here, and something tried to eat a mullet this long. So there's a big fish somewhere around that rock with the yellow leaf near it. Let's see if we can drag him out. Could be another cod, or it could be a very big jack. That's about the spot. Could be the other side on the left. Oh, got him! Yes, big jack, big jack. Oh no, trout. I think that's a trout. How many trout can I catch on this lure? Oh, it's not a huge one, but yeah, another coral trout. He's probably, I'm going to say, just on legal. Let's have a look at him. 38 centimeters is legal for a coral trout. I don't think this is the guy that attacked the mullet, which was probably almost as big as this guy is. So we'll go back in there again. One cast, one fish. I love it. Let's get a release shot of this guy underwater. And you know what? That's actually 2 fish in 2 casts. That is cool. Hey, off you go, little buddy. Oh, bad release. Oh well. Not a bad release, just yeah, he's just flipping around. I wanted to get a nice gentle swim away, but they don't seem to do that. I'm sure I said it before, but I knew that the redhead would work just as well as the perch pattern, especially out here, and it proves these lures are great for coral trout. Oh, that could be my jack. Oh no, it's another cod. But I tell you what, they're all good size. Oh, this one's not quite as big as the last couple. Oh, but I think it's a, is it a Mary cod or something? This is a different cod. I have to look this one up. Not 100% sure on this one. He's a cool one. We have like 20 different species of cod, and yeah, I'm gonna have to look this guy up. He's got little dots on his face. The dots turn into lines on his body. Could be a camouflage cod. I think it could be a camouflage cod. I'll like I said, I'll have to look it up. It almost looks like he's got a bit of groper in him, the way the stripes are like that. Wow, I wonder if they crossbreed. Anyway, nice fish. Let's look at the gob on him. Rah. Off you go. Boop, he's good. Straight under that rock there. That was only 2 casts after those last 2. Last ditch effort. I've tried all morning to get a mangrove jack, and they come out, but I think this lure is a bit big. The lead is a bit heavy, and the water's actually quite clear, so I think that's it for me today. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Watching everyone, please subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified of my new videos. I do them every week. I'd also like to say a big thank you to my Patreon supporters and people who've donated through PayPal. If you want to see more right now, click the links above. Catch you next time.